I'm Jake from JacobTubeHD. Welcome back to the movie I want to talk about. The show that won't stop reviewing shitty films made by YouTubers because it's so hard to resist the temptation. They're just easy targets to make fun of. Why wouldn't I do them? Now, for the one person that saw my episode on airplane mode, you would know that I praised KSI and was praying that he didn't have a shitty movie that would ruin my appreciation of him. He does. And I found it. And now I'm scared of the outcome of this episode besides it getting no views like airplane mode did. But I learned that I shouldn't be scared because I went through this lesson twice. Once last year and the other time last week. Okay, I shouldn't be afraid of movies just because they could be bad and taint any goodwill I have for a YouTuber whose content I actually enjoy. I am a man who has no fear anymore. If Fear Factor was still a show, then fear wouldn't be a factor for me. You better be watching this, Joe Rogan, because I can prove I'm not scared of a movie made by KSI and Casper Lee in 2016. I'm going to review it, and I'm going to be okay by the end. I'm normally not okay, but I'm going to be the amount of not okay I was before starting the movie. Yeah. This is Late in America. This film is about two friends who are graduating high school and have one night left in America since they're foreign exchange students. With this being the last chance they have to score with the girls of their dreams, they hatch a plan to sneak into a party. Crazy hijinks ensue as they try to make it the best night of their lives. The film stars two iconic YouTubers from the UK, Casper Lee, who made vlog and challenge type content, and KSI, who reacts to stuff on his Reddit, is a part of the group known as the Sidemen, makes music, boxes, and is the other guy who makes Prime at Logan Paul. I don't know how this film did it, but I regretted watching this film and doing this episode within the opening scene. That's within the first 3 minutes of this movie. This film is just sex joke after sex joke. A lot of the jokes are also just weird. Sometimes weird can be funny, but in this film, weird is uncomfortable. It's like Superbad, but stripped of any of the relatability. Anything that could be relatable is immediately lost with anything that the film throws at you. From the get-go, it's hard to relate to two foreign exchange students trying to get laid, let alone anything that happens to our two leads while trying to get to this party. They get kidnapped and drugged by a date they found on a blind dating app. Who can fucking relate to that at all? The story is very predictable. You can tell exactly how this film is going to end. None of the characters are that interesting. The film's one saving grace is KSI and his commitment to every joke in the film. Even if the joke isn't funny, JJ's commitment and energy thrown at every joke provides some humor to this shitty script. Same can't be said about Casper Lee's character. He's just awkward and that's his only personality trait. This is a weird movie in every conceivable way. So weird that I don't really even know how to describe it for this closer. Late in America gets a 1 out of 5 sex palaces that look like a cult. That was certainly something. It was a movie, I can at least say that. You know, I don't even know why I do this anymore. I go for YouTuber movies because they're easy targets to make fun of, and then I just end up crying by a dumpster because of how horrible they are. I keep doing this to myself, and it ain't even benefiting me anymore because they're doing well view-wise, so why bother anymore? You know, fear ain't a factor for me, but my mental well-being is a factor. I'm only doing YouTuber movies if I either feel like going back on my word, there's an actual good YouTuber movie, or the Raka guys make any movie. Literally any movie they make, I will race towards. You know, after Madam Web, I became a changed man. A man who still reviews bad movies, but knows his limits. My limits are YouTuber movies that are obviously bad, but I'm desperate for an episode. And even though I'm a changed man, I have a tendency of going back on my word. So who knows what the fuck I'll do. I'm an unpredictable and insane man because of it.